You could still get the Trump call from like a year plus ago, I think, is when you made.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got the Trump call down. Like the fact that they're just gonna choose Kamala to be the candidate, coronate her, if you will. It's all over. Like it's all over. There's no way. It is
all over. Trump is getting butt fucked. He hasn't let a poll.
Butt fucking is it?
Yeah, I'll double you. How confident are you? Let's make it 200.
We can make it 200 because if you look on the like what are these polls? Because I saw the Reddit headline. 2 more came
out today.
I saw the Reddit headline like Kamala's leading in the national polls, and then I go right back to 538, and it's in so many pages of him.
That's interesting because on 538 they literally just like turned it off and said that they're not going to do it again until after the nomination. Did it change? Well, I'll go.
They turned polling off?
It says forecast suspended on 538.
Why did they do that?
Because they don't have a nominee for the Democratic Party.
Oh, I thought it was almost like foregone conclusion.
It is, but that's what the words say on 538.
Oh, she's the worst though. She's so much worse.
Dude, she is crushing it. She did a rally, and they had to reschedule the rally to not reschedule, but move it to a place that could handle the bigger crowd. The crowd is going nuts, like a 2016 Trump crowd. She has this line that she keeps repeating about how, when she was a prosecutor, she took on these for-profit colleges that ripped off their students, and Donald Trump paid $25 million in fines for his rip-off for-profit college. When she was a prosecutor, she took on people who cheated the system for their own benefit. Donald Trump has 34 felony convictions for cheating the system for his own benefit. When she was a prosecutor, she took on, she specialized in sexual abusers, and Donald Trump has $100 million worth of fines for his sexual abuse convictions. She says, I know people like Donald Trump, and I've beaten people like Donald Trump before. And the crowd goes fucking ballistic. She's killing it. The internet's filled with coconuts because of her silly little coconuts thing. I don't know what. It's like they turned a negative into a positive because that coconut thing is objectively silly.
Don't even know what you're talking about. You really
you will. You're going to see coconut merch. You're going to see coconuts fucking everywhere. It means Kamala, and she is crushing it. And
rally. From like 4 or 6 hours ago.
Where it was. Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty full high school gymnasium. Saying this is like on par with
mic drop. Actually, Trump's not
2016 Trump
right
was 2016 Trump was like fucking Metallica.
This week he filled a sports stadium.
Listen, I'm telling the story. Stop it. It's not the way I want to.
Dude, they're trying so hard to make Kamala cool.
Did she flex on all the marijuana prosecutions?
Trump. She's winning in every national poll right now. At least the new ones. If you drag out the ones that lasted like 2 weeks, or the ones from before, she like was really the person, because people were divided. Some wanted Kamala. Half dozens of us wanted Buttigieg. Some people wanted Cooper. Some people wanted Kelly. I forget the other names.
Whitmer.
Newsom. Whitmer's a big one. Newsom's a big one. Yeah.
I'd rather have The Rock than some of those people.
Now, oh my gosh, dude. It's fucking Kamala crazy on the internet. And Donald Trump, he's hilarious to watch right now with his boomer Karen energy complaining. I'd like to see a manager. I want refunds on all the effort I put into Dark Brandon.
He's in his own universe.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not. You're in your own world on this.
You guys are in your own world. The Reuters poll. What Reuters is not like.
Well, you're fired up about it. That's all that matters.
Reuters is the like premier unbiased news organization, right? No one calls them biased except for fucking idiots.
Who?
And they said Kamala's leading in the polls right now. So I'm loving it. There's a whole new coat of paint on the Democrat. It has been no fun to be Team Blue for like 3 weeks. I'm trying to think. It started at debates, right? The debates, Trump had a much better debate than Biden did. And then it was just all Trump all the time for 3 weeks, probably peaking at when he got his ear pierced by the fellow Republican, grabbed his high heels and ran off stage. But
I see.
Then the best thing, like the first piece of good news for the Democratic team was when Trump took the stage and he had this meandering ramble, 90 minutes of debate.
And all those independent Democrats heard that and they were like, and then the Republicans heard it and they were like, I'm voting for a woman.
That was the first piece of good news that the Democrats had, Trump taking the stage.
You say that, but think about what you're saying. Why would that help the Democrats if Donald Trump has a bad speech? Who from the right is going to say it was anyone who's tuned in and watching 90 minutes of an RNC speech with Donald Trump, they're not looking to be swayed. They're members of the cult. They're in the choir. They're like, that was a long one. Can you believe?
When Trump gets the opportunity, this is like a State of the Union for a candidate, right? This is his opportunity to get some eyeballs on him. Democrats are watching him. I did. Republicans are watching him for sure. The idea that the only people watching him are unpersuadable.
It was 90 minutes.
Is off target. It was boring. It was the longest fucking speech in the history of any nomination for since the 60s ever. I don't know. It was terrible. It was long and it was meandering, and it had all the energy of the Beach Boys singing California Girls for the 3,000th time. And it was all his same like complaints about elections being stolen and other random bullshit, filled with lies, the standard Trump lies he always tells that aren't supposed to be lies, right? They're kind of like jokes, I think. Yeah. So Trump didn't do himself any favors at the RNC, and you can't find anyone who says he did. It has finally been fun.
Well, I'm glad you guys won. I'm happy for you.
I'm glad we went to 200. I'm psyched.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm still pretty confident here. It just doesn't. I think she's got. Are you mad at me or something?
No, I'm not mad at all. I swear.
You're being rude.
That's probably true. Sorry.
You're like jumping in on the tail of like my words with are you like you want to fight or something.
I said me too. I mean, you said I'm glad. I said me too. That's kind of hitting it back. It's not
okay.
Jumping.
Well, I know it's been rough for you guys for a while. I think that Kamala is a terrible candidate. I think there's a reason that she got trounced in that primary process back in whatever year it was when her and Tulsi and Joe were on stage, and they're trying to see who's the most racist amongst those three. And Kamala's calling Joe a racist, and Tulsi's calling Kamala a racist, and it's ridiculous. I don't think she's a good candidate.